Did you know your dog is never just sitting there? It seems like it. Quiet. Still. But a dog is never simply behaving. Every look, every pause carries a message. When you turn away, your dog does not stop meaning something. It keeps talking. Soft whine. It uses its body. It uses its eyes. It uses sound. Whine, short bark. It uses silence. The conversation just continues in a language you might be missing. It is a constant stream of information flowing from them to you, even when your back is turned. It's a rich, complex dialogue happening in the spaces between your interactions. At first, being ignored feels like a small thing. You leave the room to get a glass of water. You do not look at your dog as you walk past. You get lost scrolling on your phone. You say nothing. But the dog notices. A head tilts just so. A slow, deliberate blink. A tail that moves a single inch and then stops. These are not random twitches. They are part of a conversation you cannot hear with your ears. They are the quiet questions. They are part of a bond you can feel in your bones. A connection that is always active, always being tested and confirmed between you. Dogs and people have shared life for thousands and thousands of years. This long shared history made dogs very, very good at reading us. They are masters of human observation. Dogs watch our faces for tiny shifts in expression. They learn our daily routines, the rhythm of our lives. They can even seem to feel our moods. So when we stop looking, when we withdraw our attention, the dog tests the connection. The dog asks, in its own unique and subtle ways, "Are we still here together?" When your dog is ignored, a whole range of reactions can unfold. These behaviors are not just random. They are rich with information. Some dogs will try harder to get your attention. Others might move away, creating distance. Some will make soft, questioning sounds. Each reaction tells a different, very personal story about your dog. It reveals personality, history, and the nature of your bond. Understanding these responses is like learning a secret language. It can tell you about their inner world and what they need right now. So what is happening inside their head? The science is clear and beautiful. When we make eye contact with our dogs, oxytocin is released in both of us. This is often called the love or bonding hormone. It's the same chemical that bonds mothers and newborns. When you ignore your dog, you break that stream of connection. You're essentially turning off the tap for that shared chemical reward. The dog feels the absence, a sudden drop in social connection. That feeling of being cut off can be genuinely unsettling. For a dog, your attention is a resource. It's a source of safety, information, and comfort. When that resource is withdrawn without explanation, it creates a void. The dog is left to wonder why. Is there a threat I don't see? Did I do something wrong? Are you okay? This uncertainty drives their next move. They aren't being naughty. They are trying to solve a puzzle, to restore the connection and regain that feeling of security. Different dogs react differently. A confident, secure dog might try a few simple tricks to win you back. A more anxious dog, possibly with a difficult past, might see silence as rejection or anger. They might withdraw or show appeasement signals to avoid conflict. A puppy is still learning and may become frantic, trying everything it knows. Watching their response is a window into their emotional landscape and their expectations of the world. Other dogs do the opposite. Instead of coming closer, they act small. They might lower their entire body, crouching close to the floor. They might avert their gaze, looking down and away from you. Their tail, which might have been wagging moments before, will tuck tightly between their legs. Sometimes, they will even try to hide their face, pressing it into a corner, under a piece of furniture. These are classic signs that the dog is feeling unsure, anxious, conflicted. They are trying to make themselves less of a presence, to disappear. For some dogs, especially those who are naturally more sensitive, submissive, being ignored can feel like a social punishment or a loss of rank. Dogs are social animals who thrive on clear communication, predictable structures. When you, the leader of their social group, suddenly go silent and turn away, it can create a great deal of confusion. Am I in trouble? Did I break a rule? They walk a fine line, wanting to reconnect but also being afraid of doing the wrong thing. So they may try to be as quiet and unobtrusive as possible in order to keep the peace. This is called an appeasement gesture. In the wild, canids use these signals to tell a higher-ranking animal, "I am not a threat. I respect your authority." By making themselves small and avoiding eye contact, they are trying to de-escalate a situation that feels tense and unpredictable to them. They are essentially saying, "Whatever is wrong, I don't want to make it worse. I will wait until you signal that it is safe again." It is a passive strategy for navigating social uncertainty. This is a profoundly different response from the dog who nudges your hand. It reveals a different kind of personality and perhaps a different history. A rescue dog who has experienced unpredictable or harsh treatment in the past might be more likely to react this way. Seeing this response is a crucial piece of information. Then there are the talkers. Some dogs, when ignored, will bark. Some dogs, when ignored, will whine. They make noise as a direct, often effective way to get your attention. It's easy to call it annoying or demanding, but it's important to see it as a choice. This isn't bad behavior. It's plain and logical. The dog has learned from experience that making a sound works. A whine gets a pat. A bark gets a look. The sound is a tool. "Hey, over here. Notice me. I'm part of this, remember?" These vocal dogs are often confident in their relationship with you. They feel secure enough to make a demand. They're not questioning their place in the family. They're trying to participate right now. The silence is a problem to be solved, and they've found a tool. They might start with a soft, low whine, a questioning sound. If that doesn't work, they may escalate to a sharper, more insistent bark. They're experimenting with volume and pitch to break through your wall of silence. This shows intelligence and problem-solving. The dog has a goal, get your attention, and tries different strategies. It's a form of communication, just a louder one. Think of it like someone calling your name from another room. First they call normally. If you don't respond, they call louder. The dog is doing the same. It's not dominance or disobedience. It's trying to be heard across a social distance you created. It's also learned behavior. If a dog whines and we immediately turn and ask, "What is it? What do you want?" We've taught them that whining asks attention, not saying ignore distress, but understand how we shape vocal habits. A dog who barks for attention was often taught, unintentionally, that barking is currency. They're spending that currency to buy back your focus, confident you'll respond. Beyond simple noises or nudges, some dogs show truly clever moves. They demonstrate a remarkable ability to think and plan. A dog might look at you intently. Then it will deliberately look over at a favorite toy. Then it will look back at you again. This back-and-forth glance is a sophisticated form of communication called referential gesturing. The dog is using its gaze to refer to an object and draw your attention. It's the dog equivalent of pointing. "Hey, how about that ball over there?" Sometimes they take it a step further. They will not just look at the toy. They will go get it. They will bring the toy over. They will drop it right at your feet. They might even place it in your lap. They act like they've found a treasure. They nudge it with their nose. They wag their tail with great enthusiasm. They're using an object to change your mind and behavior. This is not just a reflex. It shows genuine learning and creativity. In these moments, dogs are like little scientists. They're testing a hypothesis. Their hypothesis: if I bring my human a toy, they'll stop ignoring me and play. They perform the experiment by bringing the toy. Then they observe the results. Did you look? Did you reach for the toy? This trial and error learning builds a complex understanding of us. They remember what works. A dog who brings a squeaky toy knows the squeak is often irresistible. This reveals the dog's understanding of you. They know a toy can change the dynamic. They know you have a history with this object. They're using that shared history to their advantage. They're not just getting your attention. They're trying to spark a specific, positive interaction. They're reminding you of a fun thing you do together. It's a smart, optimistic strategy. It says, I know you're not looking, but I bet I can change that with this. There is also a much quieter kind of response. Some dogs will simply sit and stare. It is not an aggressive, hard stare. It is a soft, patient gaze. This quiet watching can last for minutes. It feels deep, almost meditative. The dog seems as if it is reading your face, searching for the smallest signal, watching for the slightest shift in your posture, watching for the slightest shift in your expression that might indicate you are about to re-engage. It is waiting for a clear cue from you before it makes a move. This is a beautiful demonstration of calm loyalty. This response shows that the dog is completely tuned to you. It is a sign of a very strong focus and a deep connection. The dog is not getting anxious or pushy. It is simply holding its attention on you, the center of its world. This also shows a great deal of restraint and self-control. The dog is holding back its desire to nudge you or bark. It is trusting that you will eventually respond. It is a quiet vote of confidence in your relationship. The dog is saying, "I will wait. I know you will come back to me." This patient gaze is something we often misinterpret. We might feel uncomfortable being watched so intently. We might think the dog is judging us or waiting for food. But often, it is simply a state of quiet observation and connection. The dog is gathering information. It is keeping the channel of communication open from its end, even if you have temporarily closed it on yours. It is like holding a phone to your ear, waiting for the person on the other end to start talking again. It is an act of faith. This behavior is particularly powerful because it asks nothing of you in the moment, yet it communicates so much. It speaks of a bond that does not need constant action to be real. It is a sign of a mature and secure relationship. The dog who can wait patiently for your attention is a dog who trusts that your attention will return. It is a silent testament to the strength of your bond, a quiet and profound expression of devotion. That is easy to miss if you are not looking for it. If you enjoy learning about your dog, consider subscribing to a good source of information like Dogfinity, where you can explore these ideas more. All of these different behaviors, the nudge, the bark, the stare, grow from one fundamental thing: trust. When you ignore them, dogs are testing the status of that trust. They are trying to find out where the connection stands. Some dogs use pushy tactics, some use patience, some use cleverness. As humans, we often miss the true meaning behind these actions. We might label them as bad, silly, needy, but they are not. They are messages. They are the dog's side of a conversation about your relationship. People also misread specific signals all the time. We are taught that a wagging tail always means a happy dog, but it is not that simple. High, stiff, fast wagging tail can be a sign of high arousal or anxiety. A hard stare can be a sign of worry, not aggression. A yawn is not always a sign of being tired. In dogs, it is often a signal of stress. Learning to read your own dog is one of the most helpful things you can do. Notice how your dog acts when you close your laptop. Notice how it acts when you are happy versus when you are stressed. There is a useful little experiment you can try. For just 1 minute, deliberately turn away from your dog. Do not talk. Do not move much. Just be still and observe out of the corner of your eye. The dog will show you something about your relationship. Maybe it will come closer and rest its chin on your leg. Maybe it will go to another room. Maybe it will sigh dramatically and fall asleep. All of these are real answers. There is no single correct reaction. Each dog has its own style, and its response is a piece of data about your unique bond. This is a great moment to pause and remember to keep learning. The world of dog behavior is fascinating and deep. Lifelong learning is what keeps our relationships with our dogs fresh and alive. It is a slow and steady process, but it grows trust. It gives you small, practical moves that can change the feeling of your entire day with your dog. It helps you build a better map of their inner world. At the heart of this whole topic is a simple, beautiful truth. Dogs want to be a part of our lives. They want to be connected to us. When you look away, they check that connection. They use their small but significant acts to maintain it. They test you. They wait for you. They forgive your brief absence. The question you can ask yourself is not just, what did my dog do when I ignored it? The more interesting question is, what was my dog trying to say to me? The moment of your return is just as important as the moment of your absence. When you turn back to your dog, be kind. Your tone matters. Do not punish the dog for its attempts to reconnect. A sharp word or a push can deeply confuse a dog who was just trying to say, "I'm here." Be steady. Offer a gentle voice and a soft look. Let the dog choose to make contact. This simple, quiet return teaches trust more effectively than any training command. It says, "You tried to reach me. I see you. We are okay." In the end, the way a dog reacts when you ignore it is a kind of mirror. It reflects how that dog expects its world to work. It shows you how your dog asks for safety and reassurance. It reveals how your dog is actively building the story of your relationship, one small, quiet moment at a time. The nudge, the whine, the patient stare. These are the bricks they use to build a bridge back to you. They are always trying to maintain the structure of your bond. So, the next time you turn away, remember this. The conversation has not stopped. Your dog is still talking. Try to listen with your eyes. Reply with calm kindness. Let these small acts of notice and care build a deeper, more resilient bond between you. Trust is not built in grand gestures. It is built in the quiet moments, in the space between an action and a reaction. Dogs prove this to us every single day. We only need to learn how to see it.